Hey everyone, on today's video we're going to be talking about how to pack for an international trip. And this is coming from the perspective of a minimalist. It's going to be just the things that you need and nothing else. This is really important because a lot of people, when they pack for international trips, it's a big stressor for them because they're not quite sure what to bring. So in just a few quick minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to make sure that you're not stranded without any items. I'm currently on an international trip as we speak, and everything that I brought on this trip, I was able to pack in this one single bag. So as I'm at home packing for this trip, I always start with clothes. First thing I do is I pack my underwear. I just pack enough underwear to cover every night that I'm going to be gone, plus one extra pair just in case. Next thing, socks. Same thing, however many nights you're staying at the destination, plus one extra pair just in case. Next thing I've got is I bring some t-shirts. Just some ordinary shirts will do. Just like the socks and the underwear, one pair of shirt for every night, plus one extra day. Pants. Generally, I wear pants less often than I do shirts, so I typically just pack a pair of pants for every other day that I'm staying. Now that I've got my clothes, I've got my backpack here. I use this backpack for any time that I'm out and going to be away from home for a little while, or if I'm out hiking somewhere. Most important thing, and something that I just recently bought that I keep in my backpack, is my water bottle. And this water bottle is special. It's a Grail water bottle, and it has a filter connected to it. So if you don't trust the tap water in the countries that you'll be staying in, just run it through the filter, and it'll be nice for you to drink. Some other things I've got in my backpack is I've got all of my documents. What I've got in here is my international driver's license. Not every country will require this, so make sure you look to see if your country will. You can typically get this in your home country for just a few dollars, and at AAA if you're in the United States. Next thing I've got is my passport. You will need it to leave the country, you'll need it to come back into the country. Next thing I've got is some credit cards. I always recommend carrying 2 on an international destination because I've had credit cards in the past not go through because your credit card company thinks that it's a fraud. Always carry 2, and if you can, find a credit card with no foreign transaction fees. Lastly, if a credit card doesn't work, which credit cards do typically work, I've found that even in countries that are less developed than the United States, most vendors will still take credit cards. However, I always carry some cash as well. I've got this in US dollars now. If you can convert it to the local country that you're going to before you visit that country, that's preferable. If not, you can just visit the bank in the local country, and they can typically do the conversion into the local currency for you. Now I've got all my charging cords. This one is for my iPhone. I've got my laptop charger cord and my iPad charger cord in the bag as well. However, here is the device that's incredibly important, especially if you're going to Europe. This is an adapter. This is something that I had no idea about what was going to happen when I first visited Europe, that the outlets are nothing like what we have in the United States, so you'll need an adapter. Highly recommend getting it before you go abroad, because it can sometimes be challenging finding one in the country that you're in. Now that is actually all I bring for an international destination. The list is very short. One extra thing I suppose you can bring if you feel like it is your camera, which is what I'm recording on right now. We've taken some beautiful photos with the camera as well. That's all I got for today. See you next time.